Hello everyone, a very good evening and welcome back to the Powerhouse Ideas learning session. So this video will help you in two things. First, it will help you give a situational analysis to you to understand that where we are on the trend, whether your swing trades taken at this point of time can result into a good return or you should stay back from the market. Second, you will be able to understand what exactly the index is doing. So I'll try to keep this video very short. If you are not connected on my Twitter channel, you should all get connected over here. Let me share my Twitter channel with you first. So basically on this channel, I share my thoughts, I share my trades, whatever I take, and I also try to caution everyone so that they don't go and stick. If you read this, I have been mentioning that the market basically can correct, or maybe it can be a tougher time to make money in the swing trades. I have been regularly telling that 6 days ago I came out of all my major swing positions because of the obvious reasons which I stated over there. So just to explain you the analysis, I have come up with this video. I'll explain you what and why I consider right now is a wait and watch situation, because the initial pump which a swing trader requests or from the market, or the initial pump which a swing trader expects from the market, will not be that much visible or will not be that much available. The reason I'll explain it to you. अगर आप देखें आपके सामने जो चार्ट है वो निफ्टी मिड कैप स्मॉल कैप इंडेक्स है, 400 इंडेक्स है. लेट मी ट्राई टू एक्सप्लेन यू what's happening ideally. So for that we will be using two time frames. I'll keep it very simple. So ideally, if you see, the markets is like trading from, like it has been moving up from 19206, wherein it ideally created a kind of a double bottom situation over here, and after that it's moving up. That's a very good sign because the market sustained around this area and tried to move up. But what now? What should we consider right now and what should we see ideally? Whenever you do technical analysis, don't try to overcomplicate yourself by drawing a lot of lines. Actually draw only those lines which make sense, or I should say actually draw those lines which the market shows should be drawn. So I've just drawn a line which is kind of working as a resistance over here when the market fall from this, and again the market is at that particular resistance. अब यहाँ पर हमें पहले भी एक फॉल देखने को मिला था अच्छा खासा, जहाँ पे मार्केट हमारी फ्रॉम, लेट मी टेल यू दैट, फ्रॉम 2500 से गिरकर 19200 तक आ गई थी नीचे, एंड मार्केट अब दोबारा से वहीं पे आकर खड़ी हो गई है. Now the point is, if you see, the market is again creating a resistance, or on today Monday the market face some resistance from the exact same area. So this is not something which I have drawn as a line. This is something which the market has given me as an area. टेक्निकल एनालिसिस में इंट्राडे ट्रेडर, स्विंग ट्रेडर, इनका रोल ये नहीं है कि कुछ भी लाइंस बनाओ एंड देखो उसको रिस्पेक्ट कैसे करता है. लाइंस वहाँ बनाओ जहाँ पे वो रिस्पेक्ट करती हैं. सो राइट नाउ इवन इफ़ यू टेक योर स्विंग ट्रेड्स, दैट वोंट गिव यू अ पुश, बिकॉज जो ब्रॉडर इंडेक्स है वो हमें नेगेटिव होता हुआ दिख रहा है यहाँ पे. ठीक है, अब मैं इसको दिखाने के लिए और इसको थोड़ा प्रूव करने के लिए आपको लेके चलूँगा डेली टाइम फ्रेम के ऊपर. कोई भी यूट्यूबर, कोई भी स्विंग ट्रेडर, कोई भी एनालिस्ट आपको किसी भी तरह की n नंबर ऑफ स्टोरीज बना के बता सकता है, लेकिन आई विल कीप इट वेरी वेरी सिंपल. दैट इज़ वेरी मच अंडरस्टैंडेबल. नाउ वी ऑल नो वन थिंग वेरी क्लियर, दैट मार्केट्स मूव्स इन अ मूव लाइक दिस, राइट? एंड whomsoever I teach, offline or online, there are sessions which I take on one-to-one basis to explain everyone. I always tell them that our role is not to buy over here. This I call point number 1. Our role is to buy at point number 2. Now ideally, if you see, the market created a pattern like this, so you all can say that which point number is this? Is this point number 1 or 2? So whosoever said it's point number 1, they are exactly right. This is point number 1. So my idea is to form, like, add some positions when the market starts to give a hint of point number 2. Now the big question, how to know that whether it's point number 2 or not, that problem will also, I'll solve it for you. I'll explain you how to understand this. Now if you see this, the markets has been behaving, just give me a minute. Okay, the markets have been going up again, and if you see this, in this entire rally from this to this position, one thing was very clear and it was very obvious. Every next day, or should I say every time, none of the time in this, now I'll ask you a question. Basically, if you see this over here, tell me one single candle in this entire highlighted area wherein the candle was able to close below the previous candle low. Tell me one candle. So there is no candle except the candle which formed today, right? Now how do we know this is point number one? That is the main question, because saying something is one, but teaching you is my main objective. So how do we know that this is point number one? Now if you see, every time when the price was moving up, it was breaking the highs of the previous candle every time. Now from the last 4 days, I cautioned you 6 days back, now from the last 4 days the market has not been able to break above and close above the high of any previous day. You all can pause the video and see if that happened in this entire range of 4 days. Did it closed above the high of the previous day, or I should say the high of the previous candle? The answer is no. And then this particular candle over here was the first candle which has closed anywhere, like which has closed below the low of the previous day. Like in this entire run, it never happened. The candle never ever closed below the previous day. So this is sign number one, and the only important sign to understand that yes, we are on point number one. Now how do we know that point number two will come, or how should we be ready at that point of time? Now another important concept which I want to tell you, that whenever market stops, either while going up or either while coming down, it will form some particular kind of price action. The range of the candles will start getting smaller. If you see this over here, the range of the candles got very smaller over here. We can see this with the help of this. I'll just show you. Just see at the left top of the screen, the percentage move on this day was 0.66%. Then on the next day it was 0.30%. Then on the next day it was 0.22%. Then on the next day it was only 0.05%. So the ranges always start getting smaller, and you will be finding more of dojis, more of candlesticks like this. I'll draw that on your screen. More of candle like this, or maybe candle like this. So whenever the price action is stopping, the range will get reduced, and you will start finding somewhat candles like this, which you can exactly see it. And the first signal will be the breakdown of the previous candle low. Now immediately, exactly opposite to it, when the markets, now there are two types of corrections you should remember. One is price correction, when the price moves up and come down, this is called price correction. The second is price moves up, doesn't come down, but try to have a range bound condition over here. Any of the condition, when satisfied, this condition or this condition, will start to look for point number two, which I told you in the very starting of the video. Now what are the signals of point number two? If I say that it is the exactly same signals which a point number one gives, then you will be able to understand what I am saying. How many of you did understood? Try to tell me in comments. But for the one who didn't understood, I'll try to explain. Now there are two type of corrections. The market can ideally get range bound over here, just like this, and complete a time correction, or market can come down like this. But it will be very certain in either of the cases that there will be one point of time wherein the markets will not break the lows of the previous candle. That is the time when you will be very cautious to understand that this can be a particular time wherein we see a point number two. That will be a point number two. Now when to act on it? Now say the market takes a price correction, and over here it starts creating one candle, two candle, three candle, and none of the candle were able to close below the low of the previous candle. The day the one candle will close above the high of the previous candle and a decisive candle is formed, that you can call it as point number two. Now what is the crux of this video? The crux of this video is to wait and watch the indexes right now. Don't jump onto the swing trades, because when the entire market is not giving the push, your swing trades will not have a push. Obviously there will be always some stocks which are going up on any given day, but when you want the entire market to support you, that will be the best case scenario to trade. Now I've given you all the, you can say, guru mantra to understand how the market behaves, how the candlesticks are actually formed. The market is this simple to understand, but what we do, we complicate it. We create Fibonacci's, we create whatever type of indicators which we can apply on the chart and confuse ourselves. The only indicator which I have out on my screen is this. This is also one of the indicator. I'll just remove the just give me a minute, let me remove the drawing. So I'll tell you brief about my indicator. Or maybe what you can do, just go to the previous videos wherein I explained this indicator, which will help you define automatic support and resistances, which makes sense. It will give you automated buy and sell signals, which always make sense, and which has been created on the basis of a lot of experience, a 9-10 years of experience which I carry with myself, and the way I look at the markets. There is nothing out of this which anyone can teach you. You have to keep it very simple. You have to wait and watch this analysis over here. If you remember this, try to come back to this video and tell me whether this worked or not. I am very sure that whatever I am telling right now will certainly make sense to the one who has been watching this video till the very end. Thank you for being patient and happy learning.